Hi, it's the Up North Fiber Retreat hosts. This is Jen.
I'm Angie.
And we thought we'd pop on and just share some tips. If you are anything like us, when we are getting ready to go to an event or get ready to purchase tickets for an event, it can be stressful. It can be a lot to know how to do, what to do. And we're not experts, just big disclaimer. But here are some tips and tricks that we have for you so that when tickets go live on April 21st at www.upnorthfiberretreat.com for the fall retreat at Kohl's Resort in Bemidji, Minnesota. Dates are September 18th through 20th. These are tips we think could be helpful to you when tickets go live. So Angie, what should folks do before 7 p.m.?
So before, have your whatever device you're using open to the upnorthfiberretreat.com. And if you go to the product page, you will see there's only gonna be one product in there, just one choice, and that's for the fall retreat. So go ahead and open that, have that ready to go. You won't be able to buy anything yet. It might even say sold out before 7 o'clock because tickets won't go on sale until 7 o'clock. So make sure you have that ready to go. And then right around 6:59, 7 o'clock, you wanna refresh your page. So that little arrow up there, just refresh it and be ready to go. Make sure you're logged into all of your payment, however you want to pay. Like if it's Shop Pay, your PayPal, whatever it is, be logged in and ready to go. So you don't have to do all of that stuff once you've clicked your retreat, you've got that in your cart, and now you are just ready to go. Everything is logged in, and it's just a matter of clicking buttons, not having to type in information. That's really key.
Yeah.
And then it's always a good idea to have a backup payment open too. So that would be helpful.
Awesome.
What do you want to do? Like, can you tell us about like connectivity and like how that might be, like what you want to keep in mind for that?
Yeah, to the extent that you can have a strong internet connection, that will be super helpful. If you're rural, I mean, that is northern Minnesota life, right? Consider moving closer to the router, turning off other devices that might bog down your internet. Use a fast device. So maybe it's not always your phone, maybe it's your iPad or your laptop, but whatever device it is that is your fastest, make sure that it is up to date, that you've got your software's most up to date. Sometimes that can bog it down. But a phone usually is the quickest way to check out. So if you're using your phone or any other apps, that will be helpful because they're typically all loaded, ready to go, autofill, and you have your payments saved to some sort of Google or PayPal or something that is easily accessible. So strong connection. If your internet is spotty, the other thing that I've done in the past is, use my iPad and use my hotspot off my phone, or use my laptop and use my hotspot off my phone. So that's another tip or trick that you can look into in advance if you're just in a place where you're not going to have internet access at all.
We did have somebody last year, I think, say they had it in their cart and then they got it, I don't know if they were in the vehicle or what, and they got into a spotty service and they weren't able to get in. So that is very key.
And so, Ange, you've talked about what to do before. We talked about internet connection. So the clock strikes 7 Central on April 21st and tickets are live. What do you recommend people do?
Well, you're already open to that product page like we talked about, right? And you may need, I suggest like refreshing at least once. You may need to refresh twice, just depending on like when you're on there and exactly like how close to 7 o'clock or whatnot you get to. Add it to your cart right away. Be mindful, like have ready to go, like whether or not you're going to stay at Kohl's, just a yes or no, pontoon ride, like those are the two things that you need to have ready to go. Like don't hesitate. Don't go back and browse. Like once you're in your cart, like have it ready to go, because once you go back, you may lose. The cart does not save your spot, so you have to be completely checked out to actually have a spot.
So the decisions you need to make in advance. So things to consider and decisions to make to have it at the ready so you can do what Ange just said. One, make sure that you know how many tickets you're purchasing.
Oh, yeah.
The tickets are $475, and the pontoon add-on is $35. So you need quantities of 3 for each, right? If everybody wants to do it, or if you're buying tickets for 2 people and only one of you want the pontoon, you'll have the opportunity to select the quantity for each. And we can talk about that for a minute. We've gotten some grief in the past about like, why do you let people buy more than one? It's no different than a concert or any other, a Broadway show or anything else you would buy tickets for. You can buy as many tickets as you would like. And so $35 for the pontoon, $475 for the weekend. And are you staying at Kohl's are the decisions that you need to have ready to go.
And the only 2 things that you would need to pay for at that time are your ticket and the pontoon.
Yep.
Like the Kohl's, if you're planning on staying and you have clicked yes, we're not collecting payment on that.
No, that even though we are negotiating rates for everybody, it's really between you and Kohl's. We're just getting a feel for how many people are staying at Kohl's, and we'll get that information to them. We'll talk about that at a later time, but you will pay them directly. And it's, if you decide to do all 3 nights, it's $175 plus tax for the weekend, 3 nights.
Yeah.
All right. Our last retreat sold out super fast. We hope the same for this one because we really, really love meeting everybody. And we have people that are coming back to retreat after retreat. And not only does that allow us to meet people, but it allows us to continue to build relationships. And so we hope that you'll join us. We do expect this one to go just as quickly. So set yourself up with all of these tips that we shared and be ready to go.
Be ready to go. Maybe even give it a trial run, with something else, and just make sure you're all set. Don't rely on, or don't wait last minute.
Yeah.
So,
hopefully we'll see you at the lake.
all right.